In this video, I'm going to review how to do improper fractions and convert them to mixed numbers and vice versa using fractions and using a visual model, okay? The first thing I want to do though is I want to review how the steps to converting fractions from a mixed number to an improper fraction and then from improper to mixed number, okay? So this first slide here, I'm going to show you how to take a mixed number and convert to an improper fraction. Okay, so I'm just going to randomly pick some numbers here. I'm going to do 3 2/5 because this is a mixed number, right? We're mixing a whole number. Our whole number here is 3 with a fraction, 2/5. A mixed number just means you're mixing up whole numbers and fractions, okay? So I'm going to take this number in yellow, this mixed number in yellow, and I'm going to convert it to an improper fraction. Now, the steps for this are pretty easy. You guys can totally do this. What you're going to do is you're going to start by multiplying the 3 by the 5. So you multiply your whole number by your denominator, okay? So 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so done and done. Then you take your 15, your new number, and you just add the 2. Okay, so 15 plus 2 is 17. And our denominator, we're still going to keep our denominator. That number just kind of carries over this 5 here. So it's 17 over 5. Okay? That's how you take a mixed number from an improper fraction. Now, I'm going to go the other direction now. I'm going to go from an improper fraction. I'm going to change it to a mixed number. Now, I think a lot of times we forget out there that fractions, it's just division. When you have any number over another number, you're really just dividing. So I'm going to show you with 11 fourths, okay? So see this line right here? This just means we're dividing. We're dividing 11 into groups of 4. Let's say we have 11 cookies and 4 people are going to share them, okay? I know a lot of you out there, especially in my class, you love using partial quotients. So I'm going to show you how to change 11 fourths from an improper fraction to a mixed number. Okay, so we're going to use our favorite division strategy, partial quotients, and we're going to divide 11 into groups of 4. Okay, so I'm going to say 4 times 2 is going to give me 8. It's pretty close to 11. Subtract those, 8, 9, 10, 11, so 3. And I can't break this down any farther, right? Because 4 can't go into 3, it's too small. So that means our quotient here is our 2. So that means the answer here is 2. And then I have normally the answer would be 2 remainder 3, right? Because we have a 3 remaining over here. So normally this would be our answer. But actually, you just take the 2 and you put it up here as the whole number. The 3 is our new numerator. And then we still have our denominator, just like in the last one. The denominator doesn't change. Okay? So that's our new answer. 2 and 3 fourths. Okay? And I love doing these. So if you want to see these some more, I will link another video specifically for these to this video. And then I'm also happy to create any other videos with any mixed numbers and improper fractions that you'd like to see. So just feel free to leave me a note in the comments, okay? So back to this question here. So it says, fractions greater than 1. We have a model here. We have improper fractions and we have mixed numbers over here. So I'm going to kind of outline what each of these fractions are representing in the problem here. So this 3 over 2, there's really, the 3 and the 2 are represented in 2 different places in this model here, okay? I'm going to show you. This 2, our denominator, is always the total amount of pieces, of parts, okay? So the 2 means that each of these boxes, we have 2, it's broken up into 2 pieces, see? 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? I'm going to erase it, otherwise it's going to get very sloppy here, but hopefully you saw that. We have 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's this 2 right here. Now, this 3 up here is saying we have 1, 2, 3 that are shaded, okay? So what this question is asking is it's saying, hey, we've got this 4 here. And let me show you where this 4 is represented in this problem. The 4 is represented here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was saying we were first broken up into 1, 2, 1, 2. And then look at these little lines here, broken up again. And so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And really, when we break up something like that, we're really multiplying it by 2. So really, you could think about this as times 2, and then up here, times 2. Or if you're not quite ready for that, you could just count. How many do we have shaded now? First, we had 3 shaded, right? We had this 1, 2, 3 shaded. And we're getting a little messy here, so let me erase some stuff for you. We originally had 1, 2, 3 shaded. But now how many do we have shaded? Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shaded out of our 1, 2, 3, 4 that we have in each box, okay? So if you want to look at this again over here, on this side, we have 1 and 1/2. That is represented over here as well. This 1 and 1/2 is here. 1 whole and a half, okay? And then this over here, this 1 and 1/4 is saying we have 1 whole, and 4 instead of 2. Remember, this 2 here was saying 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, but now it's saying, we're going to look at it as 4 again, like we did over here. So now we have 1, and that's the 1 there, and this 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means we have 2. 1 and we have 1 whole and 1, 2. I'll show you that again. One whole, and 1, 2 out of our 4. Okay, and we can test this out with the strategy I taught you at the beginning of this video. Make this a little bit neater for you guys out there. Okay. Remember here it was the same thing as times 2. If you're multiplying the top by something, you have to multiply the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to quickly review it again, and I'm going to show you how you can double check. See, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fourths. Fourths just means these are all broken into 4. Okay, here we have 1 whole, and 2 fourths. Okay, now we can double check it by saying, is 3 over 2 equal is 3 over 2 equal to 1 and 1/2, like we did here? See how we took our mixed numbers and improper fractions? So this 3 over 2 is an improper fraction. And we're going to see if it really is equal to 1 and 1/2. Let's find out. Is it equal to 1 and 1/2? Well, the strategy to go from an improper fraction to a mixed number is right here. Improper fraction, mixed number. So we're going to divide. See, we divided 11 by 4 here. So we're going to divide 3 by 2 here. So we're going to take our 3 and divide it by 2. Well, I know 2 times 1 will give me 2. And then I have 1 left over. And the answer here would normally be 1 with the remainder 1. But we never forget our denominator. Denominator here is 2. So the answer here would be 1 and 1/2. Okay, let's see. Do we get that? It is equal. Look at that, guys. 3 over 2 is equal to 1 and 1/2. Okay? 3 over 2 is equal to 1 and 1/2. Okay. Now, there are many more problems below here. So if you want to see any more, feel free to leave me a note in the comments, or you can reach out to me and we can Zoom if you're one of my distance learners right now. Okay, guys. Well, I'm here if you need it. Have a great day.